Hi, I'm here today with an amazing fan from Amazon Basics. This fan has some really cool features and it's easy to use. A lot of times when you buy anything that has electronic components, it can be a little bit difficult to figure out. This is actually super simple and super functional. In this video, I'm going to talk all about this fan. Let's get started. So this is the Amazon Basics fan. This thing is ridiculously cool. So first of all, putting it together is not too difficult. Let me just briefly walk you through the steps. So this base piece attaches to this piece here, and there's a screw on the bottom. You hand screw it. And then when you connect this piece, you basically just have to tighten this here and loosen this to pull this out. You connect this piece here. And then all of this comes almost assembled. It's really not too bad. I would say it took me maybe 10 minutes to put the whole thing together. So assembly, not too difficult. I would say that the cord is a pretty good length. You can actually, here we go, get a better look at it. Yeah, it's pretty long. I would say it's long enough. I would say it's an average length cord. Not too short, not too long, probably just the right size. There you can get a better look at the cord. So yeah, it is a decent length. I don't think you're gonna find yourself wishing you had a longer cord. I think it's just right. One of the cool features of this fan is that it comes with a remote control. I should let you know though that the remote control does not come with batteries. Fortunately, I did have some extra batteries that I actually bought on Amazon recently. Yeah, Amazon Basics AAA batteries, and they work just fine. So make sure to get batteries if you do buy this fan, because you will need them for the remote. Now, you don't need the remote control to operate this fan, but it's really, really cool and really easy to use. Okay, let's look at the manual controls. So the first button is on-off speed. So if you press it once, it turns on and it says 1. By the way, this means it's in normal mode. We'll talk about that in a minute. Press it again and it's 2. Press it one more time and it'll go to 3. Press it one more time and it turns off. So if you're wondering what these are for, this has to do with the timer. So watch this. I press the timer. Well, I'll turn it on first, I guess. So on. Timer. That's half an hour. 1 hour. Hour and a half, right? 1 plus 0.5 is 1.5. I think we're doing addition. It's great. 2 hours. 2.5. 3, because 2 plus 1 is 3. 3.5, right? 2 plus 1 plus 0.5. I love how it's math. 4. The next one should be 4.5. Let's do it. Really fun, right? And then 5 should be 4 plus 1. And then 5.5. You just add up all the red dots. And then 6. 6.5. And then the last one should be 7. And I believe that's it. Let's do it one more time. Oh, 7.5. And I guess that's it. So that's the timer settings. And then here you have mode. So if you press this once, I believe this is the nature mode. So this is supposed to like cycle air and, act like nature. And then this is the sleep mode, which gives you gentle air. And then this is what makes it oscillate. So oscillate, and you see it goes back and forth. Really, really cool fan. Let's look at the remote control. So this is the remote control, and as mentioned before, it uses 2 AAA batteries, which don't come with the fan. Nevertheless, it's really awesome. Now, to use the remote, you want to aim it at this piece here, okay? So watch this. I'm going to turn it on. So I'm going to press the on button and aim it at that piece. So it turns on. So now it's on. And then we can change the speed really easily. Let's see. It's 1, it's 2, 3, back to 1. We can mess with the mode. It's nature mode, sleep mode, back to normal mode. And we can mess with the oscillation too. So oscillation, you see it moving. And then oscillation off, stops moving. So really easy to use. Then of course you have the timer feature as well. So you can do half, 1.5. Well, that's 1.5. 2, 2.5, etc. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. So really, really functional, really easy to use. Let me turn it on again so you see it. It's on, off, right? Really nice, really simple. The back of the fan is also adjustable. Watch this, you can tilt it. You can do that, or you can do that, and it stays in place. So something to note, right? This actually made it easier when I was putting it together because it came like this. So I was able to rest everything on and screw all the blades on. So that was actually convenient that it came packaged this way. So if yours doesn't come packaged that way, a quick tip would be to tilt it back so it makes putting it together a little bit easier. This is an awesome fan. Let's turn it on again. And I like this because you can put it in any room. I think this would be good for a bedroom or a living room or even an office. It's just very versatile. It's easy to move around. Plus, it's Amazon Basics, which makes it even cooler. And you get a remote control. I mean, this to me is a fairly new thing. You know, a fan with a remote control is quite nice. This is especially good if you're laying in bed, right? If you have this in the bedroom and you put this on your dresser and you decide you want to lower the fan or change the speed or put it in sleep mode or nature mode, you can easily mess with the buttons here and control it pretty easily. Again, the only thing is you want to make sure you aim the remote control at this piece down here. So watch, to turn it off, you have to do that. Turn it back on, you do that. So you do have to aim it at this piece here. If you try to aim the remote control at another location, it won't work. So watch this. I'm going to try to turn it off by aiming it this way. See, it doesn't work. You have to aim it towards the fan, towards the receiver area here. It turns off. So I think that's a small downside, and it's not really a big one because honestly, I mean, how many fans come with remote controls? You can get a fan for, you know, roughly the same price that doesn't have a remote. So the fact that this has a remote is just a really nice, wonderful added bonus. Overall, I think this is a really good fan for anyone who's looking for a fan. I mean, this is just a basic fan for just everyday people. And I think it's what Amazon Basics is about, right? They make everyday products for everyday people. Except in this case, I think they went a step further because they provide a remote control with all kinds of cool features. I especially like the nature mode. Let's go back to that one. It's kind of a mysterious mode. Yeah, you see it has a picture of like a little tree. I guess the tree is for nature. And the nature mode is supposed to cycle through like different speeds and it's supposed to like simulate nature. Oh, there it goes. Whoa, it's like a gust of wind, right? From a forest. Then it tones down a little bit. Let's see what else it does. Oh, you hear that? It got really quiet. Oh, there it goes again. It's picking up again. So simulates nature. It's like if you had your windows open and you had, you know, fresh air coming in. It randomly slows down, randomly speeds up to try to mimic what you would expect, you know, with a natural breeze, which I think is really cool. Ooh, there's a gust of wind. The nature mode is really, really fun. This is an awesome fan and I recommend it. I hope this video has been helpful. Good luck.